main research area is how religion and spirituality can either facilitate or hinder the development of virtues. We do know that religion and spirituality are really powerful motivators. And when you look at generosity in particular, you see that generosity is quite related to religious engagement, religious attendance. Religion is actually a great predictor of who's going to be generous, who's not. And so we wanted to see how that religion and what people do during their religious practice might affect the development of generosity and their willingness to actually give real money away. Back in 2015, when we began the study, there was a lot of persecution of religious minorities happening in Myanmar. And so in our study, what we did was we not only had one group randomly assigned to pray, we had the other group randomly assigned to think about the situation of someone in Myanmar. And for those folks, that way they're still doing that act of reflecting on the needs of someone else, but not as a form of prayer, instead just as a psychological exercise. And we actually went to churches to recruit participants, and we got a community sample that way. We told people they would be paid $20 if they participated in the study and explained all the details. People basically went online. We'd send them a prompt of, so today we want you to think about how the civil rights are really being violated, how this is really causing harm, and pray for them. And do that however you would naturally do it. And people really did seem to be engaged in the prayer. And likewise with the reflection condition. And at the very end, when we told them they were going to get their $20 payment, we told them we'd either give them an Amazon gift card or they would have the opportunity to donate some of that money. We asked people to assign how much they would want to give to various charities and how much of their money they wanted to keep. And we looked at that as a dependent variable. So what makes this a scientific study is the fact that we are randomly assigning people to either pray or reflect on an activity. And so we have a quantifiable measure at the end, how much you actually give. And we want to look at how someone randomly assigned to pray, do they give more or do they give less? And we're scientific as well because we're willing to be proven false. So we are hypothesizing that prayer will increase generosity, but we're setting up the experiment in such a way that we might find the opposite is true. So it's not just our opinions about prayer, it's not just what we think or even what religious leaders think, but it's looking at the data of what people do in certain kinds of experimental conditions and then taking that data and reevaluating our hypotheses and finding them true or false.